about your visit? What exactly are you doing here? What are your activities?
So we went round, we went to Lahore, Islamabad, Karachi, Hundus Valley, Skardu, and we got to see the best of Pakistan and experience life with the locals as well, which was really nice. We tried so many delicious meals and dishes and tried so many different restaurants and just traveled around with different people, so it was really lovely.
Cool.
And Tom, how are you? How has
this time
happy to be back?
This time,
happy to be back and traveling this country. You know, I obviously I have a big love for Pakistan, for traveling here, and it was Zishan. He's the mastermind behind this project. Who called me about 3-4 months ago. He said, "Tom, let's do another Changing Perceptions tour." And I said, "Okay, I'm up for it." Obviously, I'm happy to travel back to Pakistan. So he put this together, and he had the idea actually of bringing overseas Pakistanis this time. And he said, "Okay, since you've been so many times, you're gonna
You are a Pakistani now.
Yeah, almost, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So So
you must be knowing things about Pakistan that most people don't know.
Don't even know, yes.
I hear it all the time from Pakistani people. Go, "Oh, yeah, been there." I say, "Yeah, been there. Yes." The One Homes group invited, I think 8 overseas Pakistanis, and then 3 foreigners, all influencers, all TikTokers, Instagrammers, amazing creators, and I've been already almost 10 or 11 days, I think.
Yeah.
Since you're here?
10 days. Yeah.
And what places have you been to?
All the ones we mentioned: Lahore,
Karachi,
pretty much, Islamabad.
And who are the who's that you met this time?
The who's?
Yeah.
The Prime Minister. The Prime Minister.
It's a unique opportunity, of course, to be invited. I think also an honor because it's one of the biggest countries in the world by population. It's a big thing, and I see it also for us as content creators as a sign of appreciation what we do.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take a very short break, and then after the break, when we come back, we'll ask Tom what is the difference that he's seeing in Pakistan over his consecutive visits, and we'll talk about his meeting with the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Shehbaz Sharif.
Yes, and I would want to know what were the perceptions before they visited Pakistan, and how did they change after you visited Pakistan. So coming back to the perception thing, how was your perception of Pakistan when you did not visit, and after visiting Pakistan, how did it change? Like, what was the difference that you felt, oh, I didn't know this, so they do this?
So my first time was in 2019, a while ago. Back then it was the new visa, you know. So for me, I tried to actually come to Pakistan in 2014. And my visa got rejected, you know?
We also rejected yes.
So, for a long time I didn't manage to get in, but I knew it was this mysterious place of people all wearing shalwar kameez, you know?
Looking good.
But people look in traditional clothes, a place where like traditions and culture, is very unique, where it's very strong as well. So when I came, I experienced that, but the coolest thing was the openness and the hospitality of the people. I always say I'm treated like a king in Pakistan. It's really true. Like, it was in 2019 when I came, and it's still like this. The hospitality of the people, how the people perceive you, how they see foreigners, and how they look up to foreigners, and how they treat us like.
What about you, Tanzila?
Nazila.
I think it was the same because I applied for my visa in London and I got it within 60 seconds.
Okay.
So
when was that?
Just this time, like, you know, a few weeks ago, and I was really shocked because last time it took a few weeks to get my visa.
The rules are different now.
So things are so progressive now, and when I got here, I was really blown away because it has progressed so much. The air link, the metro, you know, it's actually better than London, the metro service here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
the Prime Minister will be very happy to hear this.
It was so clean, and even meeting with the Prime Minister, it was such a lovely experience.
How was that meeting?
We had a really pleasant experience, and you know, he was telling us about the changes he's making, and I thought it was really interesting. I found it
what exactly did you discuss, and how was his response towards the group?
We discussed education.
Yeah, education. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, some projects where we went to, and in general, he just asked us really nice questions about our lives, and like it was It was planned for 15 minutes, but we stayed 35 minutes.
Oh, that's
okay.
interesting. Did he give you any suggestions that this is the place you must visit, or this is something that you must go and see? Karachi.
He sent us to Karachi in his private jet.
Yeah.
In his private jet.
Like, like there was a ceremony, so a lot of the delegations were going.
Okay.
And so there was space in the plane, and he said, why didn't you come with us to Karachi? So I was like, yeah.
And then we have another blogger with us. He loves food. His name's Ben, and he wanted to eat some biryani, so he put biryani on the way back on the plane.
Oh,
biryani.
Yeah, and he spoke, Ben is from Algeria.
Okay.
And the Prime Minister was speaking
in
Arabic with him, and he loved it. He loved
I think 7 or 8 languages.
Oh, wow. Like it is Farsi, Persian, Arabic, and then
Turkish.
German.
Oh wow, that's
so he knows all these languages. So what is your best memory of this trip?
Best memory, obviously,
or something that you will never forget.
And Hundus Valley. Oh my God, Hunza. Sorry,
Hunza.
Hunza was really, really beautiful. Yeah.
And yours?
Yeah, since it's such a recognition for the work we do, of course, being invited by any prime minister around the world, right?
I thought you were saying being invited by the people from the show.
Yeah, you guys as well. It's the second time, right? That we meet. So it's amazing.
Meeting the prime minister, yes, it's
so it's super unique, obviously, and the whole. And Zishan, who like organized this with One Homes, he said, "You the host," and he said, "Okay, yeah, you speak," and then suddenly I was sitting next. I was so nervous. I was like, "Oh my God! Now I need to."
I saw your video on Instagram. You were a bit too excited, also.
Yeah, of course, right? And it's not just meeting, right?
Okay.
But what people don't see is the whole process.
Yes.
You go in, security, a registration. You have to hand over your phone.
Everything.
Then suddenly without phone, and everyone's and then the whole protocol.
How can a vlogger or a influencer survive without phone?
Exactly.
It's
right?
during such an important meeting.
So then we got
how did
permission.
How did
we got permission, and then
Tom had his phone.
Yes, had his phone.
And he filmed us all.
Yeah. and then you're sitting there, and then no one dared to actually take a photo or a video, and then Zishan was actually the one. He said, because he said in the back, he said not with us. He said, "Guys, take videos," and then everyone was slowly. But the Prime Minister was really nice and making us feel comfortable, so that was nice.
He's a people's person.
Yes. I mean, he was amazing in our meeting. We loved it. Yeah.
So basically, you are related to beauty and fashion and makeup.
Yes.
What exactly is your domain?
So I'm based in London, and I work with all the PR brands in the UK. So NARS, MAC, lifestyle, hotels, restaurants, you name it, all over London, UK. So I do all that, and I have my own brand as well. So I promote that, and I work with a lot of influencers. They use my brand. So it's an eyeshadow palette. It's called Self Love. And we're
self-love.
We're raising investment, and we're going to expand into the retail market.
Okay. Basically, I was actually about to ask you that you must have worked with so many beautiful ladies.
I have, and celebrities,
in the UK,
Rihanna, Mia, lots and lots of celebrities.
So are Pakistani ladies more beautiful or ladies in the UK?
Tough question.
I think both. There's
difference
beauty.
I think.
There's beauty in every
culture. This is a diplomatic answer.
But I agree, honestly. I've been to 160 countries.
Are beautiful.
Yeah. Being in 160 countries, it's true though. Every country has its specific
features and
and the beautiful people everywhere.
It's the beauty within.
I think it's the beauty within,
and that stands out in Pakistan. I think. And beauty within in Pakistan, for us, is.
Do you know why? Because they're the most generous people.
Do you have to spend money when you go to a street vendor and buy something?
Or a cab driver, or
no? They're so humble and sweet. And
sometimes they don't want. They're like, no. I pushed. I said, no.
They're so generous here.
This is something we must appreciate. About the Pakistanis,
kindness
and appreciative, and super grateful, you know, and for tipping here for me feels like so good. Like tipping in Europe or America feels. But I don't want to, you know, and here I tip. I don't care. It doesn't matter because they will thank you, they will take your hand, and they will give
the
you
feeling.
Yes, and then it's
So
amazing
gracious.
feeling. Yeah.
This is all we have, the love.
Yeah.
The love of people that we can offer to anyone who's coming from any country in the world. Pakistanis will love you. So you have to be there, and these are the people who are
Bilkul.
the witnesses of this love and generosity of Pakistani people. Right?
Yeah, we will
Absolutely.
be ambassadors for Pakistan
Yeah.
around the world for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Nazila.
Thank you so much.
For visiting Pakistan and for the show, taking time out for us. And I hope the remaining days are as awesome as you have spent here.